Yeah, actually, what a game. I think every one of us just was limps after full time, after Estebao's goal. I think it's our game of the season. I think it's the most important game after the Club World Cup against PSG. And it was not even game of two halves. First half we dominated, second half we dominated, and just at the right at the end, the goal from Stevao was just incredible. I think I didn't feel like that since the winner from Palma against Manchester United. My shirt was off. I screamed. I cried. Tears of joy. Guys, incredible stuff. Incredible stuff. We started the game off with Badiashile and who was it actually? Josh. And Badiashile came off, and we have to change things. I mean, we didn't actually changed things tactically. We kept our game. We played on, just like planned from Enzo Maresca. Also, shout out to Enzo. What a beautifully managed game from him also yesterday. And very impressive stuff against the champions with basically Reece James and Hato at the back of our defense line. I mean, both kind of unexperienced guys playing in such a huge game at Stamford Bridge under the lights against Liverpool. Wow. I mean, there were one or two mistakes. The goal from Hakpo was kind of unnecessary, but in my opinion, we also didn't have tall players in our box to defend. Balls like that usually get headed away. Physicality was maybe missing to drag maybe Isak off balance and stuff like that, but I think on the whole we managed to pull this amazing stunt off where we still had most of possession against the current Premier League champions, and with such young players, it's nothing short of incredible. I mean, there were phases where Liverpool were stronger. You are going to have that. It's just normal against a team like that, but we actually kept it together and we actually showed some discipline. No red cards today or yesterday. No, it's few, let's say, yellow cards. Enzo Maresca, of course, was sent off at the end. I'm over the moon. I'm just over the moon. For me, it was worth making my Chelsea channel alive again. And I think this should be, and this could be, and this will be the start of something huge, to say the least. I surely hope so. And to be honest, even before the game, I had the feeling that in the game things are going to happen. When you have guys like Estevao on the bench and then later coming on against tired legs, stuff will happen. Yeah, that's for sure. Which players stood out? Of course, again, Cucurella stood out. You just have to appreciate that guy, European champion with Spain. Also the pre-assist for the winner, like we have a world champion, pre-assist, European champion assist, and maybe the next huge, big wonder kid, let's hope so, in Estevao for the goal. I mean, Reece James stood out again with his sheer experience and physicality for me. What a game from him. Malo Gusto, I haven't seen work rate like that maybe since, I don't know, to be honest, Kante. I think Caicedo and Malo Gusto controlled the majority of the midfield yesterday. What a game from both of them. Enzo Fernandez with a huge game for himself. And solid defense. Robert Sanchez also solid game. Didn't have to do that much, but stuff he did was pretty awesome. And of course, yeah, you could say Joao Pedro was a little bit missing from yesterday's game, but he was so man-marked from Van Dijk and Konate. You just have to understand that. I think for against Konate and Van Dijk, only thing that's helping is maybe fast movement and fast acceleration to get behind the line, which we had later on in Gittins and Estevao. I think Joao Pedro was the wrong player for yesterday's game, but what a hold-up play against the twin towers of Liverpool defense. And Garnacho had also a nice, solid performance. Neto could have done probably, to be honest, my least favorite player from yesterday was Neto. But all in all, what a game, fantastic game. Like I said, I think this has the potential to start off our season, to kickstart our season. Forget Brighton, forget Manchester United, bad luck, bad discipline. I think we are going on a winning streak from now on. Guys, let me know how many wins out of our next 7 games do you think are we going to have. To be honest, I think we will win at least 7 of our next upcoming games. And let me know, subscribe, and see you in the next video, guys. Peace.